The start of today's review is this baby over here, and this is my Louis Vuitton Rossmore Clutch. I'll be sharing with you the size of this bag, the details, what fits, as well as its pros and cons, and whether I would recommend it or not. So the bag of the video is this beautiful clutch over here. This is the Louis Vuitton Rossmore Clutch. She is in vernis leather or patent leather. She's embossed with the Louis Vuitton monogram pattern. She's in this beautiful red cherry color, and she comes with gold hardware. This is what she looks like from the front, and that is her from the side. And then the back, she's got a couple of small slip pockets, and that's the other side. She does come with this short shoulder strap, which is not adjustable but completely detachable. There's Louis Vuitton engraved on the hardware over there. She opens up with a magnetic closure, and it also says Louis Vuitton on the magnetic closure. On the inside, she's lined with mostly fabric, so she's fabric up here and she's fabric on this portion of the bag over here. There are 6 card slots on the back, and that is in leather. There is one main compartment as well as a zippered compartment on the front over there, and at the moment I'm just storing my care booklet in there. This compartment is lined in fabric, and this zipper pull also has the LV logo on it. In terms of dimensions, she measures 23 centimeters in length, 13.5 centimeters in height, and in depth a maximum of 5 centimeters. The strap drop measures 22 centimeters. If you're new here, my name is Dani. I love talking about handbags. I talk about luxury handbags, contemporary handbags, dupe handbags. So if you like content like that, certainly subscribe and turn on notifications, and that way you'll be informed every time I upload a video. Now I have a couple of clutches here to give you a size comparison. So over here is my Chanel wallet on chain, and that's what they look side by side. So the Chanel wallet on chain is just that slightly bit taller, but slightly shorter. So if I put them front on front like this, that's what they'll look like. That's what they look like if we compare them in length. And if we're looking at them from the bottom, that's what their bases look like in comparison to each other. And side on, that's what they would look like. Now comparing this bag to the Saint Laurent wallet on chain, so here they are side to side. I would say pretty comparable. And if we compare them stacked on top of each other, the Saint Laurent wallet on chain looks like it's a little bit longer, and that's what their bases look like in comparison to each other. And then if we compare the tops, that's what they look like. I've recently done an in-depth comparison between the Chanel wallet on chain as well as the Saint Laurent wallet on chain. So if you're really interested in that, I will leave that video in the description box below. Now I'm just going to change the camera angle so that I can show you what fits. Starting off with my phone, I have the iPhone 13 mini. It has a medium-sized case. That's how that would fit in. And then let's see, a card holder, and then hand sanitizer, key fob. To be honest, I think that's too full, so I don't think that's going to fit in. I'm going to take the hand sanitizer out. If you've got a slimmer one, maybe you can try and put it in. I have a lippy, which is an SPF 50, and then a bag holder, and let's see. Yeah, so that fits, but it's starting to make the bag bulge on the side. So usually I wouldn't pack it like this, and as I said, usually I would take it on a night out for dinner. What I would do is I put my phone over there, and then I'll just pack a few cards. So usually my critical cards, which are my driver's license, my credit card, and my insurance card, I will pack them in these card slots. And then my car keys, because that's really important, my lippy. And if I had a smaller hand sanitizer, I'll bring that along as well. Otherwise, I just have to rely on what's available at the restaurant or wherever I'm going. And that's probably it on a night out. So yeah, that's what it would look like. I love this bag, so pretty. Okay, and then if I wanted, I could actually put some notes as well as some coins in this zipper compartment over here. Now, I think most of the time people do want to know whether bags can fit a mini pochette. So I do have a mini pochette here. It is filled. There is some cash, some cards, some tissue paper, as well as a bag insert from Samorga. If you're interested in a bag insert from Samorga for your mini pochette, I would highly recommend it. And I did try this earlier on, and it takes up the entire space of the bag. So, but if you're curious if it's closed, yep, it closes very comfortably. I don't usually use these back pockets just because, you know, it's vernis leather, it gets a bit sticky and difficult to pull things in and out. So there we have it. This bag here is no longer available at Louis Vuitton, and that's because it's a seasonal bag. I purchased this in Paris from the Champs-Élysées store all the way back, I think, in 2009. So I've had this bag for over 10 years, and although it has been in my possession for a long time, it still looks really pristine, and that's because I use this purely as an evening bag. You can use it from day to day if you want it to. You can wear it crossbody with a third-party long shoulder strap if you want it to, but I don't. I like my evening bags to look just pristine. I don't want any wear and tear on them. And for that reason, I reserve this bag really for my evening events. With vernis leather, of course, there is a concern of color transfer and ink stains being transferred, like what has happened to my Chanel wallet on chain. I'll link this video in the description box below if you're interested in seeing what happened to my Chanel walk. In any case, that's why hopefully if you're only taking this out for dinner, you will be able to avoid that kind of drama. You know, although I've had this bag for such a long time in my collection, I kind of store it just in its dust bag as well as in its box. And she still smells absolutely, absolutely amazing. And there are no cracks or anything as such. So I feel that evening bags, because you only wear them so occasionally, to get a good cost per wear, I would recommend that you go ahead and look for this bag on the Pre-Loved website. Obviously, you have to do your due diligence and, you know, checking the reliability of the seller and making sure you get an authentic bag. Do all your authenticity checks and so on and so forth. But if you're looking for an affordable clutch at a really good price, I would highly, highly recommend this bag. Sure, mine here is in red, and red is not always the taste of everyone. It does come in darker colors. I think I've seen it in navy as well as amarante. The advantage of this lighter colorway is that the thumbprints are not particularly obvious when you hold on to the leather. And I think that's an important feature in a clutch compared to darker colors where when you grab the clutch a lot, for example, in black, navy or amarante, you are potentially going to see your fingerprints. And so my Rossmore clutch, some watch shots. Oh, so pretty. I love her. So elegant. If I find any of this on the pre-loved market, I'll link it in the description box below. Some of these links may be affiliate links, and essentially if you buy through my link, I may be entitled to a small commission at no extra cost to you, and it's a really easy way for you to support my channel. So if you do that, thank you so much. If you enjoyed this video or found value in it, certainly give me a like. I really appreciate that, and it will help my video spread out to more people. If you want to see more content from myself, certainly subscribe, turn on notifications, and that way you'll be informed every time I publish a video. Thank you so much for watching my video. I know you have a lot of options out there when it comes to watching luxury YouTubers, so thank you so much for your time and attention. On screen, I'm going to link to the video that I mentioned before, which is a comparison between the Chanel wallet on chain and the Saint Laurent wallet on chain, and I'll see you over there.